Welcome back to Low Battery Dad. Today we're starting something incredibly stupid. This is our death equals deletion character. If this character dies, that's it. The character gets deleted, no respawns, no second chances. Normally when you start a character, you run around like a maniac, jump off cliffs, punch robots, do dumb stuff. Not today. This character has only one life. Alright, this guy, gotta make him look good. Want to make him look that dad vibe. Looking a little tired. Looks like he shouldn't be outside. I think this is going to work good here. Let's get a little nice photo of him. Hopefully he'll be living a long time, huh? Alright, let's go. It's been a while since I've been in the vault making a new character. Let's get that Pip-Boy all nice and shiny. Alright, Reclamation Day, let's go. Alright, looking good. Think this will work. Let's get out there and have some fun. Yeah, let's go. I know, back when I first started playing, this part of the game was a lot different. It still was very long and drawn out and kind of confusing, and they tried to simple it up for everybody, but I don't know. It's just really boring. Grab all your crap, go outside. End of story. Grabbing the whole overseer mission. I mean, come on. Just get outside and have some fun, right? Alright, moment of truth. Brand new character, one life, no gear, and absolutely no idea what's gonna happen. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is the part where they've really changed a lot. When I first used to jumped out in Appalachia, you had no weapons, nothing. You had to talk to people, get your weapons, kill things. You truly had nothing, but it's kind of nice to give you a little head start, give you a chance if you want to jump to 20. I mean, I can understand that. Definitely makes things a little easier from the get-go. Alright, welcome to Appalachia. Step 1 to survival, pick up everything. Everything you can. Food, scraps, anything you need. Anything that's out there, you're going to need it at first. This is something new right off the get-go. Get to talk about bounties. Character's definitely not ready for that. It's kind of funny he's at the vault though. Like you're going to jump out there and start taking down bounties. Level 20, level 1. That's not going to happen. Alright, dude. See ya. These early supplies, they matter a lot, so it's really good to hit everything you can. I mean, you're going to need everything at first. You're going to want to build, you're going to need a home, you're going to need workbenches, you're going to need equipment, you're going to need to repair your equipment. You can get a lot of it in the wild, but the very first supplies you start with, you definitely want to start hitting some of these very boring, very entry-level missions at the beginning. One specifically, so you can pick up your building supplies, so you can make your first house. And I mean, after that, you're pretty much free to go. Once you can get a little supplies going, you can get some character fun time going, And this used to be where you pick up your first gun. But now it's just picking up more missions, beginner level stuff. Back in the day, if you didn't answer the questions right, you want to get a gun, which made things really interesting in the beginning. So over these beginner level missions though. Alright, here we are, the Wayward, the very beginning of the end. So let's get inside and start some of these honestly pretty boring quests. They're important though. I mean, you gotta learn gotta learn stuff. You gotta figure out food, water, scraps, weapons, They give you just enough to get by, nothing fancy, but just enough to get you started in the missions. Lots of good loot in here, so make sure to loot the crap out of the place. Alright, time for your first traumatizing moment in Fallout. Oh, hey there, buddy. Quick on the trigger finger. You just totally wasted him like nothing. So like I was saying, there's lots of good loot here to get you started. So make sure to loot the crap out of this place. Grab everything you can. Gets you lots of good stuff. Once you're done fully looting the place good, you can grab the first few missions, and one of the first few missions that you're going to get from here, they're going to give you all of your building supplies to start with your building, which is really nice to start with. Makes things a little easier so you don't have to run through the woods and find trees. So this is Duchess. She'll give you a whole bunch of beginner level missions if you want. You choose to go through that whole quest line. If you're first starting the game, it's not too bad. Good way to get a little XP, but for me, it's definitely not gonna happen because it just is so much questing at the beginning. Alright, this guy. He's the one who's going to give you your building supplies to start, so make sure to grab all of his missions and take everything from him, and he'll give you your starting building supplies and your first really easy building quest, and that's about it. So I mean, that's it for as far as starter missions for me. Is what I'll be taking. That's all I want for now. And got everything we need, so let's start getting out of here. Oh, alright, popping levels. That's good, so start checking out our cards. Start trying to figure out what we can grab first to help us survive out here. Because, hey, he dies, he's dead, he's gone. So every card counts. Which cards? I'll definitely go with an XP card. XP while on a team, very good card to start leveling you up fast. Alright, we're not off to too bad of a start here. So far we've successfully survived. More than 5 minutes, which is honestly better than expected. The character's still alive, and the challenge is officially on our way. Let's find us a team, hopefully. There we go. Being on a team definitely helps. The biggest danger right now is getting careless, because in the beginning of the game, it feels like everything's really easy, you're fine, you're powerful, until next thing you know it isn't. Next thing you know you're dead, just like that. Alright, day 1 is underway. We have supplies, we got our weapon, and most importantly, we're still alive. So let's just keep going, see what's happening. I'll see you in the next video for day 2. And remember, look out for one another. It's a crazy world out there. Hello, Battery Dad out.